Okay, so this is the second book we're going to be having a look at. You can see here from the spine it says Botanical Calendar, Nottinghamshire, BB1347, so that's the Bromley House classification, shelf mark, and then a date 1826. So we're back on to Thomas Jowett, the chap we were speaking about earlier, who put the herbarium together. In 1826, he published a set of botanical calendars for Nottinghamshire, which are amazing in detail, really engaging read. So I would encourage anybody, if they wanted to have a look at them, get in touch with us when we're back open and we can arrange for you to have a look through. These calendars were produced in the Nottingham Journal every month in 1826, starting in January. Thomas Jowett actually used a pseudonym to print them, and they provide a yearly overview of what's growing in Nottingham and Nottinghamshire. But Thomas Jowett not only looks at the plants, he also looks at the weather, topography, interspersed with prose, so we've got some Shakespeare in there, poetry. So it really does give a charming account of plants and flowers. So what I'm going to do is just open, being as we're in March, we can have a look at the botanical calendar for March. So this is the start of the first half of March. You can see there's some prose, but also information about what's happening, keen rough winds of March and the severe frosts which are frequent during the nights. I think that's a really good indicator of how our climate has changed and is changing. And I really think this would be a valuable resource to actually look at the timings of when plants are appearing. Are things coming out earlier, which we know they are in many years, and also what's happening in the wider environment. It probably will also list plant species that have disappeared through development, also through habitat destruction and loss, which we know is a huge concern. Our natural environment's under immense pressure at the minute. Sorry, motorbike included. So Thomas Jowett at the very beginning sets out sort of what he hopes to achieve from his botanical calendars. And I think he sums it up rather delightfully where he says, in botany, says an amiable writer, all is elegance and delight, its pleasure springs up under our feet, and as we pursue them, reward us with health and serene satisfaction. I think we are a nation of gardeners, many people say, and for me and myself and many others who use and visit Bromley House and visit our garden, plants, gardening, an amazing way to relax, escape the world. And if you want to have a step back in time, back to, what did we say, 1826, you can have a look what was growing in Nottingham throughout the year.